All right, so let me go with like 3 jokes right now. We got plenty more during the day. Little Johnny was in the 5th grade, and it was a Friday afternoon, and it was raining, and the kids were hyper. They were bouncing off the walls. And Miss Smith, the teacher, had already told them, sit down, be quiet, and she was at her wit's end. And so she finally stood in front of the class and screamed, will everybody who is stupid please stand up? So everybody sat down except little Johnny. And little Johnny was standing up in the back of the room. Miss Smith said, see, little Johnny, you wasn't even listening. You don't even know what I said. He said, yes, ma'am, I do. Okay, well, what did I say? And little Johnny said, you said, for everybody who is stupid, please stand up. Okay, little Johnny, if that's the case, well, why are you standing up? He raised his hand, trying to be sweet and innocent. She said, little Johnny, he said, because, Miss Smith, I didn't want you standing up there by yourself.
He's a smart aleck, wasn't he?
Yep.
Kind of like you.
Yep. Here's another little Johnny joke. Little Johnny and his mother were putting mustard, mayonnaise, and ketchup on the hamburgers she had just made. And they had got the first 2 condiments on, and now they were on the ketchup. Well, the ketchup bottle was nearly empty, and little Johnny was trying to put ketchup on the hamburgers, but none would come out. So his mother said, little Johnny, hand me the ketchup bottle. Let me show you how you get the ketchup out. So she said, well, you take the ketchup bottle and you tilt it down with one hand, and you take the heel of your hand and you hit the bottle and hit the bottle and hit the bottle and hit the bottle, and eventually it'll come out. Well, before he could grab the bottle, the phone rang in the den. She said, little Johnny, run, go get that phone before it quits ringing. So he did. And when he got there, he answered it, and it was the preacher. And the preacher said, hey, little Johnny, how you doing? He said, I'm doing good. He said, little Johnny, let me talk with your mother. He said, preacher, you can't talk with my mother right now. And he said, little Johnny, quit playing around. I need to talk with your mother. He said, she can't come to the phone right now. Little Johnny, I'm talking about something serious. I really seriously need to talk to your mother. He says, why can't I talk to your mother? He said, well, because, preacher, she's been hitting the bottle.
Isn't that what they used to say? Heinz 57, if you hit it on the side where the 57 is, it comes out.
That's right.
Kurt's got a joke here. I'll just let you know it came in. But you go right ahead.
All right, Kirk's got, what do you call a redhead between 2 blondes? He says a genius. That's pretty good, Kirk. Pretty good.
That's good. Real good.
All right, let me go ahead with 1 mother-in-law jokes. Typically, the mother-in-law jokes put down the mother. There's probably more guys tell mother-in-law jokes than anybody. And the mother-in-law joke, if you look up the term mixed emotions in the dictionary, what you find is seeing your mother-in-law drive off the cliff in your brand new BMW.
Ooh, ooh,
woo! That's what you call mixed emotions right there. And I've got several more mother-in-law jokes and several other kinds. Back to real quickly to explain little Johnny jokes. It's about a young boy, a mischievous young boy normally, who says something that kind of shocks the adults. Or sometimes they play it as an innocent little boy that makes some kind of profound statement that's shocking to everybody too.
I was going to ask you that. Do you think he's not really trying to make a joke, is it? It sounds like he's innocently asking the joke, or do you think he knows it's a joke?
I looked it up on the internet, and of course, if it's on the internet, it's got to be true. Y'all know that, don't you? But it is saying that there is something similar to little Johnny jokes in 36 countries. And, they got different names in their language for little Johnny jokes. But it started kind of in the United States in the 50s and 60s. Mm-hmm. And the companion jokes, I call them little Susie jokes. And I've got 1 or 2 of them for later. And little Johnny jokes. A lot of times he's a mischievous little boy, but sometimes he's a sweet, innocent little boy. So he's a little boy. That's what it is. All right.